Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Mary Beth from MBGray Designs. Today we are going to do this cute chameleon. I just got it off of Amazon. I'll leave the link or my Amazon storefront down below in the description box, but I don't know how many ounces. Again, I'm terrible at this. I should always put water or something. I probably will put water in it and measure it out first, but I mean, if I had to guess, maybe 8 to 10 ounces. I don't really know, but I will. I'll fill it up and figure that out. We'll figure that out. All right. Here's what we're going to do today. We are going to mix, we're going to marble pink and green, which are my favorite combination, into this chameleon, but we're also going to be adding some gold. I think this is just gold. This is called Gold Rush by Rolio Glitter. Can you see it? There you go. So we're going to have the pink, the green, and the gold rush. And I think it's going to be a beautiful little chameleon. It'll be a little girl chameleon, and we'll dress her all up and put bows on her and make her super duper cute. How does that sound today? I'm super excited. By the way, I just got this. I haven't even opened up any of them. It's called Glitter Vibrant Colors Set by Rolio. And there are some really pretty colors in here, as you can see. Some purples, blues, greens, a teal, a red, kind of a, what's this one? Blush red. There's several reds in here. Blush red, maroon red, regular red, silver, black, and gold. So we'll see how the gold works out. I have learned my lesson. I'm definitely will be putting glue, which I use is this the one that's open? No, this is the one that's open. I use the Elmer's washable clear glue. It'll keep our colors separated and also keep the glitter from dropping. This looks like a pretty fine glitter, but still, I'm not taking chances today because I did mess up a piece the other day. And I just want to make sure that we keep things kind of separated and marbled throughout, or at least that's the goal with our chameleon. So I'm going to measure how many ounces, and then I'm going to mix up my resin. I'll put my mica powders and my glitter in, run it through the bubble maker, which it's a process. So I got to mix. That takes, 5 minutes. Then I got to prepare it, put it in the bubble maker, bubble remover. I keep saying bubble maker. We do not want to make bubbles, okay? You want to remove bubbles. I'll put it through the bubble remover. That is 10 minutes, and you have a total of like 40-minute working time. But the warmer it gets, the better when you're marbling, because it should help it to keep separate anyway. But it's going to be thick with the glue. I have learned from Glitz and Glitter by Michelle. She typically does 1 drop of glue per ounce of resin. So that's what I'll be doing. All right, I will be back with the resin and we will start to pour. One thing I did want to point out today, I will be using the letsresin 1:1 epoxy resin. It's just let's say it's 10 ounces, 5 ounces of one, 5 ounces of the other by volume, mixing it up. So I am going to be using Let's Resin today, and just in case you're wondering which kind of resin I was using. Okay, so I didn't pour very evenly. I got about 5 ounces of green, 4.5 of pink, and the rest is in the gold glitter, which is about 3 ounces or so, roughly. Anyway, that's how it's all split up. So I'm going to go ahead and put 5 drops in the green of the glue. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and there it is, 5. I'm just going to put 4 in this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 3 in this one. 1, 2, 3. All right. And now we will stir. I could have done this before the bubble remover, but I don't know if that would make it bubble over. I'm not sure. Something I'm going to have to eventually try. So I'm hoping not to get a lot of bubbles reintroduced. But as you can see, it's going to get slimy consistency. Plus my resin is getting warm. So that's good because we're just trying, I mean, the colors are going to kind of go to meld together, but we're trying to keep them somewhat separate. Okay. And then the pink. Yeah, it's gloopy. I'll be honest, I don't like putting glue in. I don't like the consistency, and it makes it harder to pour, in my opinion. But it does work, so you got to do what you got to do, right? All right. Okay, I'm going to pull these sticks out. Let's get our mold up here. Get this stick out. Maybe I should leave the sticks in because sometimes you have to cut the resin off because it's so thick. We'll see how it goes. If I need my stick, I'll pull it back in. I'm just cleaning off my stick. All right. So I'm going to spray our mold here. Let me put him up here a little bit, or her. Just want to make sure it gets all the way everywhere, and the little toes. Make sure we got the alcohol everywhere, and that'll also help prevent any bubbles. Okay, so let's start with some green. Again, to me, it's much harder to pour, and I'm just trying to get, green on a lot of the silicone. I didn't get it in the head. I guess I can pour some down in there. Just get it in there a little bit. Now we're going to do the pink. Same thing. Get it in the head, up in the toes. I'm concentrating, sorry. Okay. And now we're going to do a little bit of our gold. Oh, that's a big glop. Get some over here. I want some over in these little toes. Once I get this kind of first layer of each color covering the silicone, the bottom of the silicone, I can probably go a little bit faster, not as, well, not that I'm being precise. I guess I'm trying to be precise. All right, so now the green. So what did I have? 9.5, 10, 11, 12. Basically ended up with like 12.5. I thought I had 13, but we'll know what's left, if there's any left, how much this little thing took. Okay, and the pink. Some pink up in here. Some pink up in here. I really hope she turns out cute. I hope I have enough resin. All right. There's the pink. We definitely need some more gold. It's like my resin up in the toes keeps running down, so I don't know what's going to end up in there. See, it keeps running down. That's okay. It'll just be what it is. I have a feeling we're going to have a lot left over. What do you guys think? Oh, yeah, let's not over pour. Making a mess here. This is why I don't like the glue. I feel like I already make a big enough mess the way it is. I don't need any more help making a mess. And the glue is just gloopy, you know? Let's see if we can. I might have to help it get into the feet a little bit better. Go over here. Go over here. Yeah, it's looking kind of cool though, right? A little bit more gold in there. All right, let's see how we're doing here. We're close. We're very close. A little bit more green. And this may do it. I'm just looking at eye level because I do kind of want to try to dome this so I don't have to trim as much, you know, or sand or whatever. And I'm feeling like it's pretty well there. Wow, we've got a lot of resin left. So I've got an ounce of the gold, 3 ounces of the green, and 2. So I've got 6 ounces left. So this little thing only took like 6.5 ounces. Alrighty then. Well, we're going to be pouring something else. So give me a minute here. I'm going to clean this up a little bit. I see a bubble. Spray it for bubbles. Hopefully they disappear. Okay. Let's see. 6 ounces. Trying to think if I don't remember what this jar took. But I say it's called a pudding jar. This is the lid. This is like the lid would go on. And we'll try it. I got something on there. Great. Give me a second to clean it. Okay. I think that one's okay. All right. And I think it's a screw top. So I really want to get, yeah, it is. I want to get in here with the alcohol. Just make sure. Try to prevent any bubbles. This might end up being a super duper pretty jar if we even have enough. We don't know. But I think I already mentioned pink and green are my 2 favorite colors together. I love pink and green, and I love gold with it. So this is my jam. This is right up my alley. Let me tell you. I may have to keep these for myself. By the way, if you are interested, I make so much stuff. I need to sell my stuff just like at cost or whatever because I just have too much stuff. So if you are ever interested in any of my pieces, I'm working on an Etsy store, but it's not fully stocked yet. My husband is helping me with that. So in the meantime, I will put my email in the description box. And yeah, if you're interested in anything, just let me know. Or if you have a question, I'd be happy to let you know what I know, which isn't a lot, enough to be dangerous, that's for sure. I want to know what everyone's working on. What are you working on right now? I should probably tell you today is February 8th. It's a Sunday. It's Super Bowl Sunday, as a matter of fact. Um, Not sure when this will go up. Hopefully within like a week or so. But yeah, so just so you kind of know the timing. I'm trying to get some footage put together so that I can start consistently putting things out there for you. That was a problem I always had with my DIY channel, because I do have a ton of videos if you're interested in any of my DIYs, like with wood and all kinds of other stuff. This is before I got into resin. Um, it was just I just was always behind in trying to get videos out. So this time, now that I'm kind of starting back up again, thought, Mary Beth, what would be smart of you to do is get a bunch of videos done and then always try to be ahead of the game. Like that to me makes the most sense. And I tried to do that years ago with my DIY channel, but I just never could ever get ahead of the game. But yeah, I've done like Dollar Tree DIYs, just regular, like a lot of shabby chic, rustic, things like that. So if you have any, go ahead and, browse through my channel. You'll see all kinds of stuff. And hopefully you'll enjoy it. I'm going to put a little bit of green in this one. This one's almost full. Okay, I think that's going to do it on that one. I don't know if we're going to have enough. I really don't want to mix up more resin for an extra jar, but I might have to. I don't know. We're going to be close. It's going to be close. Oh, yeah, it's going to be close. I think we might make it when I start scraping here. Thank goodness. So now I know my little, if I called it an axolotl, I'm sorry, it's a chameleon. Our little chameleon is only like 6.5 ounces. So good to know. I got to write that. I have, I got one of those. Michelle from Glitz and Glitter got it on her channel. It's a journal, a Resiners journal. I can't remember the name of the lady that put it together. I'll try to remember to link it because I got it off of Amazon. It's like a hardback. It's really cool. And I need to start entering in. So for example, I'm working on a bowl. I don't know if that video is up yet or not. A really cool like purse bowl. You can throw your stuff in it, or you could use it for whatever type of bowl. But regardless, I know that's 12.5 ounces. This I think is 6.5 ounces. This jar obviously is going to be about 6 ounces. So I can keep track a little bit better. If you do resin, how do you keep track? Do you write it on the mold? I heard that it just comes off anyways. But is that what you do? Do you write it on the mold? So I'm in Omaha, Nebraska, and it is like in the 50s today. Again, February 8th. That's like a total warm front for us. Compared to a couple weeks ago when it was like negative whatever. I mean, once you're that low, it doesn't really matter. It's just so bone chill and cold. You just don't even know what to do with yourself. You stay inside. Wow, this jar is exactly 6 ounces. I mean, this is beautiful. Beautiful. I'm so glad I happened to see this sitting on my desk here. Oh, that's fantastic. Yay. Okay, so I'm going to spritz it for bubbles. Just kind of watch for bubbles. Oh, look, I'm overflowing over here. Darn it. Let me kind of clean that up. So I'm going to clean up, kind of watch out for bubbles, do do all that, babysit this for just a little bit, and then I'll turn my heat mat on so that it should just be a few hours. I usually I have a cover too that goes over the top, and I think that speeds it up also. So I'm spilling over here. Yeah, I kind of like to get this cleaned up. So that's what I'll do. And then when we come back, we will demold. Look how pretty the pink and green and gold look together. Love it. Okay, we are ready to unmold. So let's start with our cute little pudding jar. I don't know why it's called a pudding jar. I guess, I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. I have no idea. Oh, I'm going to love these colors. Oh, goodness. Okay, so you can see the pink and the green and the gold. This is the inside, so it screws on like this. So this is actually the top. I do need to sand it a little bit. But yeah, so there's that. All right, let's try the actual jar. See if I can get this unmolded. Yeah, that's really sharp. I know I've said it in another video. Please be careful. I have cut myself on resin before, and it does not feel good. Oh, I'm liking the bottom and the sides so far. Ooh, yes. All right, let me put the mold back real quick. All right. Oh, wow. That is so pretty. I mean, I really like it because pink and green and gold are my favorite colors, and screws on perfectly. There are no bubbles. That's quite amazing. I don't think there are. I'm looking. I'm not seeing any. Like I said, I need to trim, sand it down a little bit, and then I'm sure I'll decorate it up. So there's that. All right, let's check out our chameleon. I wonder how hard this is to unmold. This is the first time I've ever molded this, so we'll see. But she's going to be pretty. Yeah, we got to trim her too. That is okay. We can handle that. This tail. Oh, there we go. Oh, look. Look at her. She's got the pink and the gold. And in her feet, we've got pink and green and gold. I meant the green and the gold on the top. And some pink, a lot of pink on the sides and the bottom. Her face is pink. What do you think? Oh, she turned out cute. She turned out so cute. So anyway, yeah, well, there we go. So what I'm going to do, I need to think about it and embellish up our little chameleon girl. Oh my gosh, I see a bow. I have plaid, like pink and white bows and green and white bows. Yeah, I think we're going to be doing some bows on her. Oh my gosh, she's going to be so cute. And this jar, adorable, just fantastic. Okay, I will be back and show you the final reveal. Okay, are we ready to see our little jar and our chameleon? Here we go. So this is the jar. I think she turned out really cute. I love the colors in this. So I didn't do much. I just put some rhinestones around the top. I put a really pretty gold heart tree of life charm, and then I did UV resin over the top of it. And yeah, that's it. And it just unscrews and it's really cute. So that's our jar. Of course, I did sand, trimmed and sand the bottom, and I used some resin restore on that. And then here is our chameleon. Look at how cute she is. So on her eyes, I just painted up her eyes, and then I put these little rhinestones on her eyes. She has toenails, and I put little rhinestones just on either side of her little back here. I used a gold marker and just went down her scales. Of course, she has toenails, and she has 3 little bows with a rhinestone in the middle. It looks like little pigtails over here. So I think she turned out super cute. What do you think? I hope you like her. So I'll have my email in the description box. I'm working on setting up an Etsy store, but it's not fully ready yet. So if you're interested in any of my pieces, please feel free to email me. And I am so happy that you spent some time with me today. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for the pictures, and we will talk to everybody soon. Bye, everyone. Have a great day.
I've been pushing away everybody I love. I don't know what to do. Need a sign from above. I just want to be somebody who knows how to behave, but I'm not even close.